Nothing kills confidence faster than a cologne that disappears by noon. Today, discover the most powerful, timeless scents for men over 40. Fragrances that command attention all day long. Plus expert tips to make every spray last longer and keep your presence unforgettable. Each choice here is based on real-world feedback from thousands of reviews and what men over 40 actually rate as their top performers. Let's begin with a modern powerhouse, Dior Sauvage Elixir. It takes the fresh DNA of the original, adds lavender, spices, and woods, and turns it into something darker, smoother, and far more sophisticated. Men rave about its staying power, with many reporting they still smell it on their skin the next morning. This is what you wear for a big presentation, a crucial dinner, or any day you want your presence to outlast your competition. Pair it with a navy suit or a crisp white shirt and tailored trousers. This scent and look together say power without trying too hard. If you want a scent that announces confidence in the boardroom and still whispers sophistication at dinner, this is it. It's unapologetically masculine and lasts 10 hours or more. This is the cologne you wear when you want to leave a mark? Would you wear something this bold daily, or save it for moments that demand your best? From bold and modern, let's move to a fragrance that has become a modern-day icon, Bleu du Chanel Parfum. This is one of the most complimented designer fragrances ever made, a safe yet sophisticated choice that earns nods everywhere from office halls to airport lounges. This version is smoother and more refined than its EDT predecessor. Where the original leans bright and citrusy, the Parfum wraps you in sandalwood, cedar, and subtle amber. It's not loud, it's elegant. It opens bright and crisp, then settles into warm woods that feel like a cashmere sweater for your skin. Wear it year-round in any setting, from a New York boardroom to a weekend dinner in London, and it never feels out of place. The kind of scent that feels right on a first-class flight, a business dinner, or an important client presentation. And the performance? Expect 8 hours or more with a soft, magnetic dry down that invites people closer. You'll typically find a 100 milliliter bottle around $160, a worthwhile investment for a versatile year-round signature scent. This isn't trendy. It's a signature scent that feels timeless, the fragrance equivalent of a perfectly tailored navy suit. Let's ground things, literally, with Terre Hermes. This fragrance is often described as earth meeting sky. It smells like stepping outside after a fresh rain, alive, clean, but anchored. Few fragrances capture the idea of earth and sky like this one. It opens with bright orange and immediately balances it with pepper and earthy vetiver. It smells like confidence, grounded, intelligent, understated. Many men in their 40s call this their silent weapon, a scent that never shouts but always impresses. Perfect for spring and autumn, it pairs beautifully with smart casual. Think dark denim, a lightweight blazer, and brown leather boots. Men over 40 love it because it's versatile, perfect for workdays, evenings, and even weekends. And its performance matches its character. 8 to 10 hours of quiet authority that never feels overpowering. Expect to pay around $120 to $140 for a 100 milliliter bottle, a fair price for a scent with this much character. Now a classic that has stood the test of time, Ralph Lauren Polo Green. This is the scent worn by executives, athletes, and leaders of the 80s and 90s. Wearing it today signals experience, respect for heritage, and the confidence to smell like a man. Released in the late 1970s, this is a scent that built the very idea of power fragrance. Pine, leather, patchouli, tobacco. It smells like a man with a plan. This isn't a trendy compliment chaser. It's a signature. This works especially well in fall and winter, when its warmth feels perfectly at home. Perfect with a wool sweater, dark jeans, or even a tweed jacket in colder months. This is a bottle worth rediscovering if you want your fragrance wardrobe to include a true classic. And yes, it still performs. A couple sprays will take you through a full day, and probably into the evening. With a confident, masculine trail, this one consistently shows up in discussions among men over 40 as their go-to fall and winter powerhouse. If you prefer something smoother and modern, but still commanding, turn to Acqua di Profumo by Giorgio Armani. If you ever wore the original in your 20s or 30s, think of this as its sophisticated older brother, deeper, smoother, better dressed. The fresh, youthful marine DNA is still here, but now it's enriched with incense and patchouli for a darker, more mature edge. Imagine a Mediterranean breeze at sunset with a hint of mystery. The best part? It fixes the biggest complaint about the original. It finally lasts all day. Fresh enough for the office, yet refined enough for evening dinners, it easily delivers 8 to 10 hours of performance thanks to its Parfum concentration. You'll usually find it in the $125 to $150 range, making it a smart upgrade from the classic you used to wear. For evening elegance, few fragrances compete with Dior Homme Intense. This isn't just a scent, it's a mood. Powdery iris, smooth cocoa, warm amber. It feels like stepping into a private library or a quiet jazz lounge. This is a scent that feels like sitting in a leather chair with a glass of good whiskey on a winter evening. Powdery iris, smooth cocoa, warm amber. It's romantic, deep, and quietly confident. This is not an everyday work scent. This is for nights when you want to leave an impression that lasts until morning. Perfect for date nights, evening events, or anytime you want to create a warm, romantic atmosphere. Picture it with a charcoal overcoat, leather Chelsea boots, and a cashmere scarf. A statement of quiet confidence. It projects beautifully in the first few hours and then settles into a skin scent that can last 12 hours or more. Speaking of evening presents, we cannot skip Dior Fahrenheit. It's one of those scents that fathers pass to sons, still unique, still daring decades later. With violet leaf, leather, and that unmistakable gasoline-like accord, this legend remains bold, distinctive, and relevant decades after its release. This is a statement maker, something you wear because you want to stand apart from the crowd of generic fragrances. And the longevity? 12 hours isn't uncommon. It's for the man who refuses to smell like everyone else. A signature that says, you know your own mind. If you're ready for a fragrance that makes a statement and doesn't blend in, this is it. It's a cologne that will be with you from early evening cocktails to the last conversation of the night. Still ranked as one of the most recommended evening scents for mature men in online fragrance communities. For daytime polish and a crisp, professional impression, consider Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. This is your Monday to Friday armor. It's subtle enough to never overpower in meetings, yet clean enough to earn compliments up close. The perfect finishing touch when you want to feel prepared for whatever the day throws at you. Works brilliantly with business casual. Think gray chinos, an Oxford shirt, and loafers. It opens fresh with citrus, then settles into clean, elegant vetiver with a soft, woody warmth. This is the cologne that says you're composed, sharp, and prepared without ever raising its voice. It works in meetings, lunch appointments, and casual afternoons alike. Expect a reliable 6 to 8 hours, which is ideal for a full workday. A 100 milliliter bottle runs around $180, a premium price, but it delivers professional polish every time you wear it. There's also a barbershop classic that deserves a place on any mature man's shelf. Azzaro pour Homme. It smells like stepping out of a perfect barbershop shave. Masculine, clean, spicy, and it keeps that feeling going long after you leave the house. For over 40 years, it has delivered lavender, anise, oak moss, and musk in a way that feels timelessly masculine. Spray it in the morning, and you'll still catch whiffs of it late into the day. It's confident, classic, and perfect when you want that well-groomed, clean but sexy aura that never goes out of style. Finally, for those who enjoy a richer, slightly sweeter scent that still feels mature, try Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mâle Le Parfum. Forget the playful clubbing vibe of the 90s original. This is the grown-up version, deeper, smoother, and built to last. This updates the original into something darker, smoother, and more elegant. Vanilla, cardamom, and woods give it a warm, inviting character. Perfect for cooler evenings. This one works great with evening wear, a black turtleneck, dark tailored trousers, or even a sleek bomber jacket. And since it's a parfum, its performance is exceptional, lasting well into the night. This is the bottle you grab when you want to feel magnetic and memorable. Now here's the thing. The goal isn't to own everything. It's to build a focused collection. Create a 3-bottle system: a daily driver, a seasonal favorite, and a special occasion powerhouse. This keeps you ready for any situation without overthinking. Look at your current collection. Could you narrow it to just 3 that truly represent you? 1 for every day, 1 for the season, 1 for special moments. That focus alone can upgrade your style. Longevity isn't just about the fragrance. It's about how you wear it. For best results, spray lightly on pulse points, wrists, neck, behind the ears, and let it settle naturally. 2 to 3 sprays are plenty. Add 1 light spray to clothing for extra longevity. Moisturize skin first and store bottles away from heat and light. Most importantly, choose a scent that feels like you. At this stage in life, you're not trying to impress anyone. You're expressing who you are. The right fragrance should feel like a natural extension of your presence. And if you're looking to build that 3-bottle rotation without overspending, check out my video on the best affordable colognes for men over 40. I'll link it right here. It's packed with options that smell incredible without breaking the bank. So, which of these will be your next signature scent? Will you rediscover a classic or choose a modern powerhouse? Drop it in the comments, and let's find out which one becomes the top choice for men over 40. And if you enjoyed this, subscribe and stay with me. Your best style years are just beginning. Gentlemen, as always, stay sharp.